truly from these things that happen, which I'm so happy to even present to you all music of it. Heard it before here in Cubaneando, but it's my pleasure here in the studio to introduce you to composer, guitarist, author, and educator specializing in Latin and jazz, Neff, who not only are going to hear some pieces of music and talk about the new projects as well as his book. And it's such a pleasure to have him. He's coming from a very, very far away place into warm South Florida. Man. Bienvenido, welcome.
That's a pleasure to be with you all.
Wow, it's such a joy to have you here. And months ago, we had connected thanks to social media and the opportunities of now the new technology that we have a chance to bring closer to the music that we recorded and played in different parts of the world. And I presented then music from the album, and now it's such a joy to be here in the studio with us, really sharing more about this production. I really love it. Tell me about
Well, the benefit is actually Jimmy Hassel's idea, the producer of the record. And Jimmy had said, we need to think of a name of the record that has substance to it. He's listened to the record and looks at me, he says, what we did. And because the N for Neff, but nepenthe is actually a Greek term that is it's antidote for solace, something that's going to lift you up and help you. I think it's quoted in some type of Socrates or Plato. Yeah. So that's that. So this music, as you all know, tenemos la música por dentro, and our music helps us to lift us out of these great times and deliver us to better.
in fact, knowing, of course, that even during the pandemic times, super busy, creating and so not letting those things that happen around us bring us down, but rather having music that inspires and take us through hard times. And this music really brings that up. Now, you're originally from Puerto Rico, and let's talk about a little bit of that. Now you are all the way in Finland.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm originally from Puerto Rico. I was raised in Virginia, and I found myself because of love in Helsinki for a long time there, and then because of love again, I'm in Riga, in Latvia. Yeah. Um, uh, I went to school at Berkeley, of course, bachelor's and a master's degree from there. And talking about this pandemic time, I used it to work on my first book, Contemporary Latin Jazz Guitar, and actually the second book that will be coming out soon as well this year. And and since that recording was actually recorded, the pen thing was recorded in the year 2000. So what had happened was I did that record, and then a lot of people started calling me for sideman duties. And I even went on tour with Eddie Henderson and did stuff with Asimov from Brazil and there in Helsinki. So now I felt it was high time that I do another record, which is going to feature Victor Mendoza on vibraphone. Yeah, and that'll be probably produced again by Jimmy Haskell as well. So yeah, I keep me busy.
Wow, and then, of course, Jimmy and musicians that are with you in frequent that we just played.
Yes, on the pen thing, we have Jamie Michael Harris on tenor saxophone, great British saxophonist. I just played with him last September at the University of London. And then we have, of course, myself on guitar. I go in the order as normal. On bass, we have Jimmy Harris on the whole record, which was fantastic to have him there with me. On drums, we have Jacek Iglin, which is the only Finn there. I'm a Finn as well through political. I'm a dual citizen, but it's fantastic. Yatsa is known for Afro-Cuban music, great drummer there, and he plays in all the studio sessions there in Finland. And also on percussion was another Finn too, Pete Korpela. He is actually in LA and has a great career out there. So percussionists nowadays.
For Ryan here. And in fact, and it's interesting because for the years presented, so from Lucas, like,
Yes.
see,
Yeah, I know Lucas.
and so interesting how still Latin music, even the traditional music, has been played so much in Europe and throughout the world, and even I was just combined in Latin or Cuban.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mentioned this, at the Gen conference when I was presenting my book. I mentioned that the criteria for most musicians was that they were good readers and that it wasn't required any ethnic background or any prior knowledge. However, if it wasn't for a gentleman by the name of Tomás Matanzas Jimeno Diaz, my mentor and my good friend, he just died recently. Um, a lot of Cubans, him and a lot of other Cubans came to Europe and they educated and also Yuel Baez, that's in Valencia. A lot of great Cuban musicians. I think we have a debt to them and also to Victor Mendoza, the vibraphonist that's in Valencia. And this way, and I think that our music really strikes that familiar chord, and they have great percussionists in all these countries. Lucas is fantastic. I mean, you look in Salzburg in Denmark. There's many. Ricardo Padilla in Finland. You have lots of great percussionists all around. So I think it's an honor to play with them, and you feel just at home. It feels like you haven't left anywhere. So I'm really happy about that.
Again, spreading the great music. And one way, of course, is through education. You're an author. Um, and so I'm thinking, well, first on the book, and congratulations, and I'm so happy to hear about that. The second one coming soon, contemporary Latin jazz guitar. It's an interesting concept, and of course, we will go too deep, for the listeners or anything, or not these sessions, but it's really a great step-by-step approach that you use to make it with simple examples, and you utilize, in fact, and there's very hard to use very soon 94 years old, and her the last surviving legends of Cuban, not only Cuban music, but guitar. Don't think we have to make that.
No, we don't. We really don't. We really don't. And I think that a lot of for now with Latinx and inclusion and diversity, it's a real travesty that not many people know about the musical history that he's left, and also Edgar Linanda,
Yes.
all these other great guitar players, and Will Hill, just so that I mentioned that regardless of the content of the book, I want to motivate people to dig deep within themselves, use the tools for the book to to in touch with their own roots and find what it is that really truly makes us American. You know that we're multifaceted beings, and this helps us to live together, make great music together. And it's just not one style; it's everything together that makes it sound the way it sounds. It's fantastic.
That's a great way to put it. Indeed, and to our friends who are listening, I'm here. It's really my pleasure to be here today in the studio with composer, guitarist, educator, author, Neff Irizarry, who is not only going to bring us great music, but also he's in South Florida and he was in the States recently with in the conference. But if you did want to find your music and of course find the books and everything, the best place, and I know social media is very quick to find stuff, right?
Well, you can find all the information at www.neffirizarry.com, and also you can go straight to sharemusic.com there in both places.
And that's definitely well an institution when it comes to education, but more publications without doubt.
Absolutely, for Latin music, that's the stable. I mean, we have Rebecca Mauleon, Oscar Sarnat. Yeah, I'm really honored to be there. If someone would have told me when I was studying at Berkeley that I would be with Share Music, I would have said no. Is this it can't be true. But it actually happened. That and then the European Real Book as well. So really happy that it happened and Cher's taking great care of me.
No, no, it's wonderful. And if I can play a little more of the album of I think this is I was doing before. I'm going to do a little bit of el juego because I know as we're talking, Cubaneando is it's Cuban roots if you made, but there's always, the Brazilian, there's always the other, even Cuban, because it's all together in that. So before I go into, let's hear a little bit of el juego. Tell me.
Lovely. Well, El Juego was literally written in maybe about 5 seconds. I sang Jimmy. We were looking at the whole repertoire for the record. We were producing, getting ready for the session, and he asked me, "Okay, have something a little bit more, radio friendly, a little bit more catchable," he said. And the other tunes are radio friendly, but this is a little bit more catchable, singable. And I sang him this. And he says, "What's that?" He says, "I don't know. I just came up with it right now." And I named it El Juego after the ball game, baseball, and also in honor of the Puente because that year was when he passed away. But El Juego because I remember watching, the Mets and the Yankees with my grandfather and the Bronx.
How special is that? Yeah, so let's listen to a little bit of Fuego, and we'll continue here conversations with that. Van a estar
Yeah, claro.
Things to highlight, so we can highlight your upcoming production, anything particular you want to say, like I know, anything that performance, like for the next
Well, he's would be fantastic. That's what we're working on right now. And also, Victor's doing a separate record as well. So we're gonna do that. We're doing a tour at the end of February in Estonia, in the Baltic, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. So that's the 22nd through the 25th, and the 25th is Jazz Summer in Lithuania, Vilnius. Um, yeah, I'm excited because the Gen conference, as you saw the picture with John Santos, he lifted my book in the middle of the presentation. At the end of the presentation, he says, "This is the book here." It was amazing, and I have the picture here, and I couldn't believe it. So anything could happen this year. So I hope to be back here with you, maybe with John Santos and with Victor.
You're not going to believe it, but everybody in my world, one who does a jazz lesson, we're trying to get a hold of John for the new album.
Yeah,
And
he
we haven't
gave
been
it to
able to
me.
get in contact, so.
We have
Oh,
it.
perfect. Oh, you see. We have it. You see?
So
Woo.
send me, yeah. So I'll try to help him. He hasn't sent me a message yet, but as soon as he does, I'll take it.
No, no, no. And also Victor, I'm very interested. So
Oh
I
yeah,
want to be sure that
fantastic.
they know they have that pipeline directly to
Oh,
me.
fantastic.
All this wonderful music here that we can support and
Lovely.
support. This is the place to bring back this wonderful music. So absolutely, yes, yes, yes. So we'll talk about that. Let's see. About 10 minutes into the and
Let's see. I'm playing these lovely guitars. I don't know if that would be appropriate, but that would be good. I mean, I'm playing these sharp arch tops. Yeah, on the new album, I'm playing all these new guitars. Yeah, yeah. That would be lovely.
it's Neff Irizarry's uh, album, Nepete, and that's also your composition,
That's my
as
composition
mentioned,
as well.
inspired, and just to see how things flow beautifully, right? And
Absolutely.
it's really beautiful. And we are excited as well because you're also in the midst of, your album coming up very soon, this next one. So let's talk more about that album. Also, I know that there's a tour coming up soon as well.
Yes. Well, the album, I'm really proud of it. It's going to feature quite a lot of Afro, which is something that I've always loved. And although I don't practice religion, I respect the rhythms, and I think I do quite tastefully. And I should have sent you one of those tracks to play, but it'll definitely be lovely. Victor Mendoza is going to be there playing vibraphone. On percussion will be Ricardo Badilla from Helsinki on bass, and Leslie Lopez.
Oh my God, yeah, it's
Yeah,
a long time.
yeah, Leslie's terrific. He's from another brother from a different mother. We're both working class in
Yes,
Europe.
indeed.
It's fantastic. So we're doing some of that. What's a record without a cha-cha-cha? We're doing that as well, and some lovely ballads as well. Then on the tour that we're going to do at the February, we'll feature Victor, and also I'm going to be using some local musicians. So there'll be Thomas Rule on drums and Yanni Slupiks, a lot of the bass player. So we'll be playing Estonia 2 nights, one night in Riga, and then the last night, which I'm really proud of, is Vilnius. Is a great town, Vilnius, Lithuania, and we'll be playing at the Jazz Cellar there and doing a clinic for 50 days.
That's always education is so important, such an important part of the performance, but without a doubt, it's essential.
Definitely giving back and showing all the secrets. There's no secret to it.
And in addition to that, of course, it's very interesting because the album you're playing is really cool guitar.
Yes, that's right. I'm playing an Opus G guitar made by Theo Sharpa, which is an arch top guitar, which he uses old 90-year-old woods, and it's got fantastic and timber, and it's lovely. And to get that huge sound is lovely. I also play a solid body guitar that's made by Strandberg as well. That is incredibly small and solid, and it's a jazz guitar stand, and I just had it on the conference. They were so lovely to help me out with that, and yeah, and as you know, all when you have a special instrument, it helps you to really translate that sound. And if anyone's interested in Opus G, I'm actually playing that on YouTube at the University of London. I have it there on my YouTube page, so you can check it out.
Definitely, there's lots of homework for everyone to do as they follow you on social media, your YouTube channel, also be on the lookout for the new album tour and the book. So I'm very excited Neff, to have had you here, and it's looking forward to continue spreading this wonderful music, the joyful. And again, I love that what it's all about. Of course, with in the studio, and I figured, well, despedidas is like, it always hurts when you have to say goodbye when you're having a beautiful time. So, right? So I figured, well, despedidas will be an opportunity to close out things. So, like the song behind
Despedidas is the first song on the record, and I've always been in love with Milton Nascimento Biduca. And I think he has a song called Despedidas de Corpus,
it.
and I I had to take Despedidas. And Despedidas, in a way, this song was me saying goodbye to the States and when I came to Finland, and having a new home. So that's what's there, and my love for Brazilian music. Meu ama brasileiro, coração brasileiro. Sim, sim, legal.
Yeah, thank you very, very much again for this wonderful visit. Having both of you here, it's such a joy. And again, we're super excited to continue bringing to the listeners all over the world more and more very best. Éxitos. And again,
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be here. Thank you for
and then, yes, I think about Viviam Wednesday. So, beginning that one joins again.
Viviam.
Any comments? I don't know. I have
Yeah,
Are
we
there
have problem,
comments there?
problem with the sound. Tenemos un problemilla con el sonido. Tenía un problema con el sonido.
¿Tiene un
so-
problema con el sonido?
yeah.
Sí, que a veces aquí la conexión, it seems like sometimes the connection with the studio, yeah, it takes a while sometimes to.
It's made too well with all the cement, hurricane proof.
Exactly. It's soundproof, hurricane proof, everything proof. Not good music, people are calling.
Sí, buena. Mm. Estuvo por aquí. Zelda was here.
Oh, Zelda, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us. Here's Neff, and
Yeah,
I like
it's
that
just-
you said La Liga.
Yeah.
Just like football league.
Liga.
What is Liga? This will be
No, la liga mía. Yeah.
That's how I make sure that it's ready. That's the easiest way. Oh, no. Thank you everyone for joining us. It's really a pleasure to have both Lika and Neff here in the studio. You've been enjoying some of the music of the album, but very soon he's gonna be coming out with a new release. We're gonna keep you posted on that, and of course you want to be sure you follow him on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and check out also. And I know Zelda, for example, she's a hardcore student and performer, so this is a wonderful book that really, comprises everything on contemporary Latin jazz guitar. So I know you're gonna love it, and it has great reviews. So again, I'm Jackie Dune Santos said, "This is the book. This is the picture." There he is, the man. He's saying it, and he's right. He's started. That is like we didn't see him coming in at all. Oh, better sound now. Jose Diaz. Oh, the sound it was a little distorted. Maria Cristina. Hola, buenas noches. Problema. Oh, qué pena, qué pena. Yeah, there were a lot of people, tuning in, but I guess it was with the delay. Yes.
Yes.
Hmm. Bueno, muchísimas gracias, Marquito, María Cristina, todos. Espero que se escuche mejor ahora. No se preocupen que esta entrevista ya por la madrugada ya va a estar subiendo este programa para mixcloud.com. Ya lo van a poder. Yo lo voy a pasar por mi página tan pronto, bueno, mañana en la mañana. Lo voy a estar pasando para que lo puedan escuchar y disfrutar sin ninguna distorsión. Una descarga.
Mixcloud.com.
Mixcloud.com. I'll show you that, but you can go ahead and follow my page, and it'll prompt you once the show comes up.
Ya saben que pueden escuchar esta grabación, la pueden escuchar en Mixcloud. Está muy interesante. Entonces, uno joven músico increíble. Yes.
They're about to tell you.
Well,
The chief of the general staff, Eric Gerasimov, replaces Sergei Surovikin and General Armageddon. Thanks to its indiscriminate bombing happened in
So I
Syria.
don't know exactly what happened. I don't know exactly what
We don't
happened.
actually know the real reason for this.
But I saw that first in the show, and then during the moment they're gonna